Yeah, this your boy Hollywood Neil on Instagram, and this right here is the first part, um, Hollywood Neil's Car Chronicles. And today I wanted to give a topic matter. It's about I'm thinking about this. Paying homage to Napster, all streaming outlets. And what I mean by that, like, what do you mean, Neil? It's like now, if you look at the music industry as a whole, okay, everybody knows that Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and Tidal music streaming platform, and stuff like Audio Mag, Dat Piff, Live Mixtapes, all these types of music streaming platforms, they have launched, but I've never really heard them pay homage to Napster. People like Sean Fanning and Sean Parker, they created a infamous music file sharing company that really, like, you get music for free, and that's what people do now. I mean, now the difference is they have a paid subscription on there, so it's like paid service, but it's not free. Versus, like, unless you have like Dat Piff and Live Mixtapes and Spinrilla and all those other types of music streaming platforms, then it's free. But it's just like mixtapes or singles and stuff like that, or like just various artists and anything like that. But as far as like if you want to get exclusive albums, you have to have you have to either be Apple or or Tidal or Spotify and stuff like that. And a lot of these companies now, I've been reading like the user agreement and marks and stuff like that. Like, it's strictly like, if I throw it out there, like if Beyonce, she dropped her album, right, it was on Tidal, and then it hit Apple like a couple of days or a week later, and vice versa. When Drake dropped his album, it was on Apple, and then it came to Tidal. And Kanye did have a point when it said it could really kind of damage the consumer, the fame responses, because it's like, I'm a huge Drake fan, but I have to wait like a week or two just because I have Tidal. So it's like they're really punishing the fans, where it's like you either have to choose one or the other streaming platforms, or you have to pay $10, basically both, for both. So that's basically like $20 of music that you end up getting the same music, but it's just the fact of, do you want to be so exclusive that anything that drop, you either get it on Apple Music, or you're gonna get it on Tidal. Which I really say, like, they really should have like come together and really just like Napster was an idea, it was a think tank, it was a thing of music, it was a thing of sharing, it was a thing of just like, so like going against the big industry people. That's the idea of Napster. Now the big people took the idea to actually, they took the platform and everything like that, and just want to really monetize off of it. At the end of the day, I know the industry is all about money, don't get me wrong, I'm all about making money, I'm about artist development, but at the end of the day, you could really take a page out of people like Mark Zuckerberg's book, or Kevin Systrom and all that. Yeah, he got bought out, Instagram got bought out by Facebook, but it's just the fact that you could have made your music streaming platform free and just charge companies to advertise. Everybody uses that method, from like Q from World Star Hip Hop. One thing you'll know about me is a little tidbit. I name drop because I study these people, because I want to understand how they made their type of money, and how they do things, and how they conduct them businesses and stuff like that. And I thoroughly respect what I see from entrepreneurs and CEOs like that. So I will name drop occasionally, because I actually did research on them. But it's like, I just like that type of thing where it's free for the people and just charge the advertisers. Let's be honest, the advertising business is so big. Like, look at the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, Super Bowl commercials used to be like the holy grail of commercials. Now it's, people would rather buy a YouTube slot ad versus that. every year that shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. So now you have to team up with these celebrities or these stars or these musicians that try to bring it out, and hopefully that their fans will follow. So if you look at how Pepsi, or they really choose their people, like your Bruno Mars, to your Beyonce's, to your Lady Gaga's, to your Madonna's, anybody of that nature, or Taylor Swift, it's to that nature of they got to see who got the most followers and see how it actually goes, And it's like, for me, it's like that's how it always been. And just to bring it back to music streaming, I just think honestly a lot of things should pay homage to Napster and be like, hey, we respect Napster for really showing us the way. Yeah, I think these guys were younger at the time. They was being sued by the major record labels. The major record labels was like, yo, how are these people getting this music and it hasn't been put out yet, or it's literally just released and it's like different versions of the song, They do that now, and then when Napster eventually started charging and stuff like that, the company that kind of burned out because of the name and the reputation and everything like that. But now it's like, I think if you had to put Napster in this era now, and with that type of thinking, they would probably be like the next best thing since shoestrings. Like, Napster is like a forgotten giant that people actually knew and loved. Like, I love Napster. I love the documentary. I love what it represented. Don't get me wrong, I love Tidal. I love Spotify. I love iHeartRadio, Pandora. Like, I played all those things, and I even had Apple Music. It's just the fact that, I think it's like, you took an idea, which is common and everything like that, and you expounded upon it and made it better. But is it really making it better, or is it making the company better? You see, these companies are like big machines. Jay-Z said it best on the B-side when he did that on his Tidal streaming platform, where it's like how he broke down how artists get paid for pennies, really, and the song is like out there. That's why Taylor Swift really had to sue Apple, or really say, if you don't go by these type of men, because she wasn't getting paid like how she thought she was getting paid, then you can't stream her music at all, and it would be a lawsuit. So they had to really abide to what she said. It took somebody like her to really do that. But Jay-Z made an interesting point about B-side when he was freestyling about how they really break down stuff. They tried to dangle a check around him for his company. Some companies pay you half and stuff like that because they know at the end of the day it's music, it's digital content, and anybody can just play it, and it's like, you should just be happy because we have a fan base. At the end of the day, if you know your worth and you self-made, it's like nobody can really tell you what to do. That's why I think I always tell people, like, when you're self-made, what can somebody tell you when you're self-made? I mean, you can listen to advice and follow your gut feeling and talk to people who's been successful in that position. But as far as that, I just really want to see a platform where they all work together. Like, what would be cool is like everybody came together, like Spotify and Tidal and like Audio Mac, Dat Piff, they all team up, create something big and major, and then talk to Apple like, hey, let's do this joint partnership together, let's merge together, and it could be like what Napster could have been in 15 or 20 years, like a Napster 3.0, where it's like, whoa, like you have music content and digital content. It's sort of like the Go90 app that streamed and stuff like that from Verizon. It's just like I mean, that's all everything go to now, streaming. You have music content, digital libraries, you can have vlogging, day-to-day lives with artists, all the stuff that you see like on YouTube and everything now. That'll basically be strictly on like the new Napster 3.0 and everything like that. Any new artist got a mixtape and everything, it'll be a big rollouts. You have a bigger budgeting plan and stuff like that, so they'll actually bring back the glory days of, man, they got budgets and everything like that, so you can see more of the music videos. Everybody's more into live artistry as well as like the arts and everything too, as well as like mixtapes, EPs is like big now, better than albums. So it's like, it could be big. It's just like a futuristic type of thinking. It's just basically putting a lot of pride aside. I know it's going to cost money, but it's just the fact you credited the R&D department, and just see if it can merge together like those companies, and then that would be like what Napster was intended for it to be, you know. And like I say, I salute Sean Parker and Sean Fanning for the idea and creating of Napster. I used Napster a long time ago. A lot of my friends did because we wanted to be the first ones to get music on the scene. It brought you together. You shared music, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just the idea that I think like major companies should take. It's just like, you know, take it for what it's worth, but that's just my opinions and everything. And, you know, like I say, if y'all want some more updated music, get on djtraw.com. Follow me on Instagram, Hollywood Neil, as well as follow DJ T Raw, as well as, you know, just think of these ideas and everything, like these types of thoughts. And, you know, also if the artists were singing music and everything, send it to musicfame1@gmail.com. And, you know, I hope you all have a good day, man, and take it easy. Peace.